Hey guys, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the second Boookoplathon reading vlog. So today is September 13th, is Monday, and I am here to update you guys. I did more on the weekend than I thought. So reading wise, over the weekend I read the entirety of The Tourist Attraction by Sarah Morgenthaler. This is a really cute contemporary romance following our main characters Zoe and Graham. Zoe is a tourist from the Midwest who's visiting a small town in Alaska called Moose Springs, and she's just there for 2 weeks to have the time of her life. She's been looking forward to this vacation for years. She's been wanting to come to Alaska for years. And then Graham is the grumpy restaurant owner of a place called the Tourist Trap, which he calls ironically because he hates tourists, and it's a grumpy sunshine romance, and it was really good. When I finished reading The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker, which is one of my new favorite books of all time, I was looking for more books that were sort of giving you the same feeling, and this one came up, and I think it's also because it just takes place in Alaska, but people said if you liked The Simple Wild, to read The Tourist Attraction, so I did, and I really enjoyed it. I ended up giving it 3.5 stars just because the romance did seem kind of surface level. Like, they said I love you and everything, but like we didn't get like many deep conversations, and I felt like, you know, it was just, yeah, they didn't dig deep enough in my opinion. But this is a series, which I didn't know, and the next book is actually called Mistletoe and Mr. Right, and it's a Christmas one, so I'll be saving that for December for sure. But yes, this was for the prompt of cute, to read a cute book, and it's a cute cover. It was a cute book. It was great. So I finished that on Sunday, yesterday. I moved on to Where Dreams Descend, which is for my prompt for Steal a Book, and I stole this book from, I'm blanking. I worked almost 10 hours today. I'm sorry if my brain is not here. But yeah, I only read like 30 pages, but this is a fantasy revolving around magicians, and I don't really know too much else. There's a magic club. That's really where I started. But all I heard was this compared to the like romance between Zendaya and Zac Efron in The Greatest Showman. My brain is not working today. But the main character, oh gosh, it starts with a Z. No, it doesn't. It starts with a K. Kalia is supposed to be like the Zendaya character. But yeah. Also over the weekend I went to a used book sale in Concord, Mass. I was so worth the drive. It was picturesque all the way there. But yeah, so I went to a used bookstore that the library was putting on over there in Concord, and I got a big bag of books. I'm not gonna show them all to you now. I'm gonna do a separate haul. So one of my favorite things that I got there that I'll show you guys is this Charles Dickens collection that has Oliver Twist and A Tale of Two Cities in it. If you guys didn't know, Oliver Twist is my favorite classic, so I just wanted another edition, because the edition that I have is like a children's classic version, and I kind of want to see if there's any differences, because I've read it multiple times, because I used to read it at my grandparents' house because they have like a zillion books, and I would just read and read and read. That's where I fell in love with Sherlock Holmes. That's where I fell in love with Oliver Twist. So yeah. It's been a while. It's probably been a good 10 years, maybe 15 years since I read it. I read it when I was really young, and then I read it a couple of times because I have my own like children's classic version, and like I've read the original classic as well, but not recently enough to remember the details, like I said. And then I also went to a local bookstore when I was there called the Concord Bookshop, and I got one book because I said I was gonna support, you know, a local business, trying not to give all my money to Jeff Bezos, you know. And I got Sky Hunter by Marie Lu. This got so much hype when it came out, and I have been wanting to read it ever since. It's been on my wish list, and I just decided to get something that I really have been wanting for like what, a year at this point. So I got Sky Hunter, and it's been a while since I read a sci-fi, and I am so ready to read another good sci-fi. So that's my mini haul. Like I said, if you want the full one, I will be posting that potentially before this video, maybe not. If it is uploaded already, I'll link it down below and in the cards if I remember. But for right now, it is like 7:20 on Monday. I'm gonna chill a little bit more because I'm still distressing from work because it was a crazy long day. But then I will try to read more of Where Dreams Descend and hopefully get into this one. So I will see you guys potentially tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is now Wednesday. It's a little before noon, and I never updated you guys last night because I read until like 11 and then I got so tired I just fell asleep. But I did get to 49% of the way through Where Dreams Descend. I don't know if it's just like that I would rather be reading like other books right now. Like I just started a bunch of series last month and I just want to continue with them. So I didn't really want to pick up a new series, but alas, here we are. At least this one's just a duology, but yeah. But this is giving me kind of Night Circus vibes with the magicians and some of the like mystery about like what's going on. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. To give you more of the plot, since I kind of know more now, we're following our main character, Kalia, who after escaping from a situation that she wasn't really particularly fond of with someone who is like has power over her, let's just say, she goes to enroll in this competition to in this magician's competition to compete against other magicians. I can't remember what, like, they didn't really say what like the prize was. I don't know if it's like to be like a main act, like I don't really know what the thing is. But this competition is also being taken place in a city where it's very like closed off to outsiders. Like outsiders don't really know much about the city and what's going on, and the city's past is very strewn in mystery. Like people don't talk about it, so very interested to see what's going on there. And there's a lot of like mystery about like what's going on there and everything like that. So I am enjoying it. Right now it's like feeling, you know, very 3-star-ish, but again, I've got the back half left, which tends to be where my rating increases across books. It tends to, you know, be hopefully an upward spiral. That's what you want, or you know, upward progression. So we will see. It could turn out, I could see this being a 3, I could see it being a 4. So we shall see. I'm hoping to finish this this week, but yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any reading today. I will try, and I will update you if I do, but I just finished filming, quite honestly, probably the largest book haul I've ever done. It was only for like the past couple months, but I haven't uploaded a book haul this year, so like it could have been even bigger, but like I had to stop it at some point, so I narrowed it down to 30 books, which I know still is ridiculous. So now I've got to go edit that so I can hopefully get it up, because I'm trying to be more consistent. Trying being the key word there. But yeah, so I'm going to try to get that edited. So maybe that'll go up Sunday. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. Book 4 of Becca's Boookoplathon is halfway done. And then after this, I just have one more. Did I say book? What book is this? Oh gosh, now I'm having a brain fart. I had to grab my list. Yes, so this was book 4 for this daily book prompt, like I said, and then I only have one other book after this on my TBR before I can roll as I go and try to fit the books that I actually like want to read now on my list. So we shall see. But for being the 14th, being halfway through my 4th book, I'm pretty proud of myself. So I will catch up with you guys later. Hello. So it is now Saturday morning. It is just after 10, and I didn't read anything yesterday, But on Thursday, late at night, hence why I didn't update, I finished Where Dreams Descend, and I enjoyed this one. I ended up giving it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was good. It was a little slow in the beginning, and it wasn't until like the last like 50 to 100 pages that like the things that I was actually interested in started like happening, and like we started actually like looking into the mysteries and stuff. Like we kind of lost it a little bit in the middle, and it was like too romance focused in my opinion. Like we sort of like lost the bigger plot. But where it ended gives me a lot of hope for the sequel that is coming out next month. So I am hoping to be able to read that sometime. It is on my wish list on Amazon, so maybe Christmas or my birthday someone will get it for me, or I'll cave and get it. But it was good. Not my favorite magicians competition story. Yeah, good though. 3.5 stars. The plot for Steal a Book in my 4th roll of Becca's Bookstagram is finished. And then just, you know, within the past hour this morning, I started Never Seduce a Scoundrel by Sabrina Jeffries. This is the book for my 5th roll, which was a chance card, and this was unfortunately one of the ones that I wasn't really interested in. I haven't read a good historical romance in like a hot minute, and I don't know if it's me, if I'm not in the mood, if it's the you know, ones I'm picking up, if they're just not my thing. I think I need to go back to my good old Tessa Dare, because I don't know, I'm just not vibing with the stories, and they all are sort of blending together. But in this one, we're following our main character, Amelia, who is the daughter of an earl, and she has like a bunch of guys who are trying to marry her because of her money, but she doesn't want any of them. She wants to go on an adventure. She wants to travel. She doesn't want to be stuck at home like a stay-at-home, you know, wife and mom and whatever. And then she meets Major Lucas Winter, who is an American naval officer who is cousins to one of the men that like is one of her admirers, and they meet at this ball. And this is not a spoiler because it happens in the first like 30 pages or so, but she ends up in his bedroom and finds out that he is there looking for a woman who might be her stepmom. And so now Amelia's trying to distract him and just protect her stepmother from this guy, because she doesn't really understand like what he wants with her, and she doesn't want to get her in trouble, especially because she's pregnant. Not Amelia, the stepmother. But yeah, it's kind of a weird little plot right now. Kind of confused about what he wants with the stepmother. I don't know. So far, so okay. I just realized I put this down. I did not have a bookmark in it. I was just under the like 50-page mark. Luckily, I was still at the close enough at the beginning where I found my spot. But I'm gonna find a bookmark, and then I'm gonna keep reading this one this morning. Hopefully, it turns and I like it. Obviously, we're in the very beginning, so anything can happen. So it's now almost 12:30. Still on Saturday. If this is going in the vlog, whatever. See, it's so hard. But we're gonna go a little free library hunting, and I'm gonna show you guys the books that I'm getting rid of. So I'm sure some 13-year-olds really gonna appreciate this. Alienated. This is a alien romance. I don't think I need to say more of why I'm getting rid of it. I never read it, but there it is. Do you want to read an alien romance? He shook his head now. Okay, this one is something that my stepmom bought me, so we're gonna just quickly say that and put that away. This is a book that someone's gonna be very excited to find. It's the deluxe edition of We Were Liars. I didn't like this book, but I know all of TikTok likes it, so. Then we've got Arabella of Mars, YA fantasy. Meh. I've heard some good things, but just not high on my TBR, so if I ever wanted to read it, I can get it from the library. It's just not something I'm prioritizing. The Magicians by Lev Grossman. tried to read this, read entirely like the show, even though I haven't seen the show in years and I just couldn't get past that. Maybe I'll watch the show. A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. This is the only one that I'm like, maybe I don't want to get rid of it, because I did like the Diviners, so I might keep this. This one's not 100% sure going. Then we've got book 1 and 3 in the series. I've heard some not great things about this author, so they're long. I have other fantasy books that I'd rather read, so we're gonna get rid of them. And I will take you guys along with us and try to get some clips. If I remember, I'm not too embarrassed by this one over here. Don't worry, you're not in the shot. And then we'll show you what we come back with. It's now much later. We've done things. This is the stack. But this is not all from the little free libraries. We went to, how many did we go to? 6? 7? 8. You can talk and say 8. Okay. Anyways, we went to 8. I didn't get something from everything. I didn't get something from everyone, but I got some good ones. So the first thing that I'm not showing, because I already put it somewhere else and I don't want to get it, is a short story thing for Christmas, because I'm going to put it with my Christmas decorations and just put it out then, because obviously I'm not going to read it otherwise. But that was from the very first one. And then I also, just speaking of the ones that I didn't get for myself, I got my sister The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, and which is an adult thriller. I don't read thrillers. She does, so for her. And then I got my mom 2 elementary school books for her classroom. So yeah, that's all their stuff. And then for me, I got Grave Secrets by Kathy Reichs, which is the books that Bones, the show, was based off of. This is book 7. I am collecting all of these because I got my bachelor's in anthropology and I'm studying to be an anthropologist, or I want to go back to school to continue my studies, so always need to support. And then this I was shocked to find was Arsenic and Adobo by Mia P. Manansala. This is a book. Wow, wasn't that a great description? This was a book of the month book for like May or something. Saw a lot of people reading it and enjoying it, so picked that one up. And then we get into 2 books that I've been wanting to read since 2018. So we've got Daughter Smoke and Bone, which I'm so excited about. It's also like in a really great condition, so like thanks to whoever bought this. I've had the book, the Night of Cake and Puppets, which is the like kind of 4th book in this. Like this is a trilogy, and then she wrote the book after to go in between. Whatever. That's the 4th book. So I've had that for like 2 years. So I've been trying to find the original trilogy. So here we go. We have book 1. Yeah, I feel like everyone knows what this is about. Okay. Then I found I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. Super stoked about this. Again, something I've wanted to read since 2018. So, yes. So those are the only books that I got for me from the little free libraries. So just these 4 plus the Christmas book. But yeah, I brought also I had even more that I was gonna put in, but like they were so full, so I didn't want to like stuff them even more. And I will just go again because there's more that I didn't get to go to that I wanted to. So then I bought 2 books from Savers, and I'm stoked because I found Morning Star by Pierce Brown, which is book 3 in the, shoot, I don't know what this series is called. The Red Rising trilogy. I don't know what the actual name of it is called. Which this one's about a caste system of people on Mars. That's the shortest explanation I can give it. And then we have Crossroads of Twilight by Robert Jordan, which is book 10 in the Wheel of Time. I have been wanting to start this, even though they're all chunkers. This one is, including the glossary, 700 pages. So I'm a little scared, but I couldn't pass up this like literally like brand spanking new copy. It is a library copy, as you can kind of see. Or I don't know if maybe this one's not. This one's not a library copy. This one's a library copy. But yeah, it's literally like brand new. It's a $30 book that I got for 2 because I had a coupon. So I'm stoked. So I think I'm gonna buy the first book online. I found it for like 15, so like half off. And then we'll start this at some point. I also just started the Robin Hobbs series, Assassin's Apprentice, the Farseer trilogy. So I kind of want to continue that before I move on to this one, but I think I'm gonna buy the first book. That way I can start when I want to. But I'm definitely gonna try to keep thrifting these if I can. So far I've only found the other ones in like mass markets, and I don't want that. I kind of want the hardcovers. So yeah, that is the book haul, and I will see you guys later. Hello. So it is now Monday, and I'm here to wrap up the vlog. I didn't want to end this video until I finished. Flew out of my hands. Never Seduce a Scoundrel by Sabrina Jeffries. So I read 150 pages yesterday, and then I read a little less than 150 pages this morning. I have finished it. I think I'm going between like a 3 and like a 3.5. My cat won't stop meowing. I enjoyed the banter and the relationship, but the like story and like that whole like mystery thing and what her stepmom and stuff was just like so extra. I was like, okay, like this is not believable. And then like something happened in the middle. I'm going to put up spoilers here, but it is like a trigger, so I just wanted to like say that. So I'm gonna put spoilers here, so don't come back until you see spoilers is gone if you don't want to be spoiled. But in like the middle of the book, our heroine is kidnapped by someone and drugged, and then she's like taken away to basically like be forced into marriage with someone, and like she doesn't know if she's been raped or abused. Like it's just like a lot, and it was like I like literally like had to put the book down for a minute because I was like, this is a lot. Like I had no idea. Like this doesn't, do you know what I mean? Like the cover doesn't tell you how dark this is, but like it actually is pretty dark. So I just wanted to say that because, you know, a lot of those things could be triggers, sexual assault and all that. So yeah, be safe. And yeah. So with that being said, this week I finished 2 books, plus the one we'll add on from the weekend, from last weekend, because before I ended the last vlog on a Friday. So whatever. So if you want to include that one, I read The Tourist Attraction by Sarah Morgenthaler, which I gave a 3.5 stars. I read Where Dreams Descend, which I don't feel like grabbing because it's across the room, but I gave that one 3.5 stars as well. And then, like I said, Never Seduce a Scoundrel, which is probably going to end up being a 3 star. But that's all for me today. So I, with this, have now finished my Becca's Boookoplathon TBR. I have read 5 books and I'm super stoked. So now I am reading something very exciting, but I won't tell you guys what that is now. You can check out next week's vlog to see. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye!